All right, this is a EFace tutorial for the personal scanners. We have started our server, so we can click our hyperlink and that will bring us to our login page. The default user is admin, the default password is admin. This obviously can be changed from the factory. So now we're logging in. From our home page, you can see statistics of face brushing times, online and offline equipment statistics, traffic, can be for today, yesterday's attendance, statistics, real-time statistics of employees, all here on the current home page. Here on our left, you can see we have several options here for controlling our devices. We can start here with our member management, and we come down to our staff, and I have created a couple groups here. To add a group, all we have to do is just right-click, add, and we can create groups. Grant management, tech support, let's go for group. Company address, your address, but here for demonstration purposes, we'll use yearly. As you can see here, now we have an order. Now, in here I can add singly employees, put in their department, their staff name, department you select from the left-hand side, so you saw that pop up, staff name, the gender, the phone number, all this. The beautiful part of this is you have Active Directory as Microsoft. You can export all your users in an Excel spreadsheet, and you can do a batch import, putting all your employees in at one time, and then you can sort them out into the different groups as needed. You can do the same with a batch photo import, which you can upload to the video to your computer, and which will deploy out to all your devices, or you can use photos that the devices has picked up. Okay. As you can see, we can just hit add and select our department, owner, staff name. So that's okay. So cancel that. Now, once you have your employees set up in here, go ahead and add one here, as you can see. If we come over here to the far right, you can see I can do the face figure here, and I can upload my photo singly right here. And I also can edit the user as well from here to go back and change anything I desire. So once they're in, you can change them what departments they go into by highlighting them, and you can move them to a different department if you wish. You can also export all this information from this system, take it to another system if you have another area. You can transfer personnel from group to group, and you can resign employees and blacklist, and you can do all your visitor management all from this one membership management here. Now we come down to our access control. So we're going to come into our device management, and as you can see here, this allows us to do bulk editing. We can do batch import of equipment. We can restart the devices. We can adjust the volume and slide it over. See, we can start the app, and we can enable a manual door open. So if you have an employee that is not face recognized, that needs to come in so they can get set up for the first time user, you can manually open the door, they can come in, you can get them set up with a visitor, or if they're going to be an employee, you can do all this right here. This also allows us to do updates for software. It can be deployed to all of your devices at one time. Package of software brought down, you bring into your system here, and you can select the APK update, and this will upgrade all of your devices at one time. Your parameter settings are right here. You can do face parameters, body temperatures, and infrared settings, all from your setting right here from your parameters. So, if you want to change from Celsius to Fahrenheit, your body mass temperature, so And now we're going to go on to the device itself. I did some screenshots on this PDF so we can demonstrate for you. On this hand scanner itself, you would plug in a USB mouse and right-click the right mouse button, double-click on the screen, and that will bring up password validation. You can use the screen, the mouse, and point to your buttons here and punch in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is the factory password, as you can see right here. You can change that obviously, but the factory is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the server login is admin, as we had mentioned earlier. All of them can be changed. So here in your property settings, first thing that's going to come up is in your software settings. One thing you're going to hit is your server connection. The server connection allows the handheld scanner to communicate with the server software. So you can see here, this is where your server connection comes into place by selecting that. And the IP address that you want to point this to is going to be your server. So in this case, I've got a Class C, which is a 192.168.1.118. You notice the port number I'm not going to change. The factory is set. You don't have to mess with that. So we'll just change the 14 to 118. Okay. And then once you're in the program, after your server is connected, you come in, you can set pretty much the same tools you saw on the server, but this would be just controlling the one device versus multiple devices at one time. So if you didn't want to use the server software and you just wanted to use your handheld device, this will allow you to do so. You can turn on mass detection, live detection, night mode, camera direction, distance, rotation, angle preview, capture angle, so on and so forth, all right here. And this is all on the handheld device itself, the hand scanner. Your scanner also supports Celsius and Fahrenheit, which you can change as you can see here on your next screen, temperature setting. Okay, and the distance, you can set it up to 2 meters away from the device itself. So the person walking up to your scanner can be up to 2 meters away and it will detect the temperature. Okay, explain that out. Just like in the server software, allows us to pull reports, see what activity has happened in the day. As you can see here, it'll show you registered users, unregistered users. It allows you to delete them off. You can also even add users right here on the handheld device itself, which is really nice features. That pretty much covers the device itself. Allows you to do mass exports, just like you can do in the software for all your logs, people coming and going, times they logged into the system, and so forth. All your visitor information is here, and allows you even to do software upgrades right on the device itself. As you can see here, you come in here from your attributes up to your software setting. You can click your software upgrade. The APK package you saw us talking about on the server edition software back here. Bring that back up for you. See the other device, sorry. Your APK update. You can thumb drive, plug right into the USB port and upgrade it from there, which is nice. It allows you to basically totally control without having to use the server software. Now, you can also set your card attendance if you're using ID cards for your employees. This is where you can turn this feature on. You can see your card. You just basically turn your button on and allows you to start adding cards into your system. Also where you can change the password. And this is talking about the server software upgrade that I referred to earlier. So that pretty much concludes that part of the interface of the scanner itself. Now I'm going to show you real quick. I'm going to uninstall the software of EFace. So I'm going to come down here and then turn my server off. Leave it as, yep, sorry, off. So I will come to the directory. Features. You see EFace here. Just select your uninstall, and now we'll remove the software. And you can use the package that was sent with you for your device for reinstall. It does require a reboot. Thank you, and I hope this video was